the early game, like first like 5 minutes for human is much important than all game. Like because when how you can make expansion, how many peasants you lost, how many creeps is this night deny, and like how many footmans you save like with full hit points, or you get level 3 archmage before like or you can push does not base and keep him on base with level 3 archmage or not. It's like 70-80% of game. It's a change about early game. And if your micro is not enough good, you just like lost early game and it's not and that not make it biggest mistakes, he always won.
So how good would you say your matchup against Undead is? Like, what's your best matchup? What's your worst matchup, DeathNote?
I really don't know because I think my all matchups is bad. But I like to play against Undead, it's my favorite matchup to play.
What's your favorite matchup?
Favorite matchup to play it's Undead because I
It's Undead.
like to
Okay.
play against Undead. It's really interesting.
Yeah, one of your best performances was against Happy, right? Before
Yeah.
this season on War 3 Champions, you defeated Happy on Equiles. I still remember. Quite impressive, man. Not bad, not bad.
Yeah. I think I have a good standard against standard Undead meta with this knight.
And then you play fast expansion into Knight's Gyros, right?
Yes, knight, Jaras and spell breakers.
Yeah.
Because anyway, in spell breakers to steal first it's if Undead steal switch to curse for banshees, you need to steal like curse. It's first, second like to attack heroes, and third it's like from frost armor. Frost armor is really strong against knights.
Yeah, true. So, Michael is playing pretty standard here so far.
Yeah.
Skutt, if you were playing in this, would you
Yeah.
play standard or would you fast expand?
I would fast expand 100%.
Crypt Lord? Crypt Lord all the way?
Crypt Lord, yes.
Every
I
map?
A player's forces are under attack.
not really. I would do it on this map because I think it's pretty easy to hold. You can take the green first, and then when you go to the expansion, you get to level 2, and if he shows up, you can just impale him and surround, and then you have pretty much free expansion. But there are some maps I am more than... I'm not sure if it's working like Concealed Hill, for example. I'm starting to think, no, this is pretty bad, and
Yeah.
but I have been playing so much Dreadlord and Cryptlord now for a while, so I have almost forgotten how to play standard now.
A player's forces
That's a
Okay.
problem.
We miss a moment, guys, because Lucifer, like Michael, for first moments want to creep green spot. It's standard like 3-3-4 spot. It's with trolls, but when Thunder is make a pool, Lucifer think, Michael is think, oh my god, he's want to creep mer camp. And just change like his road and gonna to creep jack on mer camp. But Thunder is don't want like to creep mer camp because Sakalites block him and just creep green spot.
That was a nice play,
A
and
player's forces are under attack.
this will be hard for Thunder, I think. He lost a peasant in base already, he's gonna lose a footman, and Michael is playing very
That
good.
creep is not good. He's chasing the DK with way too much.
Yeah, and Archmage lost too many hit points. In
Yeah,
this matchup, you need always keep Archmage with full hit points, and you can't like fight with this knight. If this knight or skeletons is click to Archmage, you just need run.
yeah, I don't know why I think that Thunder should put more action on the Death Knight. That's almost the... Oh, that was close. That's what makes me lose early games, is when the human right click on my Death Knight and I have to retreat and have to
Yeah.
have to creep instead, but not that much of disaster as for Thunder as I thought, but it's not really good either.
But now it's already -2 footmans. It's a big losses for Thunder.
Yeah, 2 footmen and I think 2 peasants, and
Yes.
it's not even finished creeping yet.
A player's forces are under attack.
I don't know, and we have tier 2 ready now for Lucifer, so I don't like ThundeR's chances this game.
Yeah, it's a weird game. It's kind of bad for both. The expansion is late. Lots of, or not lots of, but some footies and peasants died. But the DK didn't get level 2. He lost to Fiend. He's really
But-
hurt as well.
Yeah, but a lot of hit point, experience is good for creeps. It's
Player's
like
forces are under
Lucifer is not denied. For first footman, for example, and another units. If he Danny all human units, he got level 2. And now like ThundeR, it's he not get replenishment for ThundeR. It's like if he get replenishment, it's so good to him. I like to creep this camp which ThundeR now creep because if you can get replenishment, you can harass undead now.
Yeah.
It's like a chat. It's a roulette.
A player's forces are under
Silver lining for ThundeR is he's level 3 finally, but he's losing one more peasant and he's really low on his Archmage. And now Lich will come out, he will get a slaughterhouse, and I think this push will be pretty hard since he only have zone 1 tower up and not even finished expansion, so he's gotta watch out now.
Yeah, DeathNote, I also really like Replenishment Potion, by the way. I have a little quiz for you. Little question. How much health and mana does Replenish Potion give?
It's 75 mana and 150 hit points.
Close?
Is it 100 hit points and 50 mana? No.
No.
a player's forces are under
It's
attack.
200 HP and 75 mana.
A town is under siege.
Oh yeah, right. Then I have a question for you. How much did you use to get for it when you sold it back in the days? How much
Oh!
gold?
A lot more, I guess. 200?
Yep.
Oh my
Before the
God.
nerf.
That's so insane.
That was really broken actually.
But it gave the same amount of health and mana?
Yeah,
Oh my god.
as far as I know, yes.
So if you bought it, it was 400 gold?
Probably, yeah.
Sounds good.
So here we have push on expansion, and ThundeR is actually having his defense ready now, so I think he
Yeah.
could hold it if he just watch out with his Archmage, but
Yes, but now he can't make a towers, guard towers. And
Yeah.
first. Second, Archmage is low hit points. And Lucifer even can coil him now, and Archmage will die.
no,
He'll
not yet.
make TP.
He's only level 2, but he had one another Nova, so as soon as Archmage goes forward, he will get
It's
killed.
Michael have full mana on this night. It's 2 coils and Archmage will die.
Yeah, and now he has a statue, and second one is coming, and he's soon tier 3, so I guess he will
Town is under siege.
get the Pit Lord, and then he will probably finish the expansion, and that would
No,
Probably
it's
be.
finish expansion now. You don't need to block the man.
yeah, might even do that.
Yeah, ThundeR is in a lot of trouble. He's calling militia from the main, trying to finally force back these fiends. Is that enough, DeathNote?
Yes. It's enough like to finish human. But like ThundeR even tech is so late. On this matchup I make tech on 6 hours. It's work of 3 hours. I mean,
We'll get the Lich though. If he not, we transfer TP, then he will get the Orb and third hero, and then it will probably be final push, I think. But nice
I
run
can
by
see-
ThundeR.
I even don't think that for Lucifer, for Michael, need the third hero. He just can up like Destroyer and finish. Or even Dark Ranger, and with Dark Ranger to kill islands. I think creep this camp, it's a mistake. Yeah, he got low, will up like L3 for this night. But you can finish him now. Because now his ThundeR is make towers. Anyway, like Lucifer, Michael is won this, but like this game is can be hold a few minutes more.
Yeah, looks like ThundeR isn't ready. He doesn't have tier 3 ready yet. He doesn't have any gyros. Doesn't have any breakers. Doesn't even have an arcane tower at the expansion.
And
so
shop.
this pit lord not mana burned.
Yeah, but he do have a Mountain King, but he has 4 low health footmen, so it is. I don't see him holding this, and the tower should be going down now. And at least we lose like 4 or 5 footmans. That's 3 dead already, and 4th down. I think he got the troll priest as well.
But everything human units now is feeling it. Because you have human have not enough damage to kill some unit.
Yeah. To have you research Burrow, Michael? Nope. But I don't think he should. He has full HP, no, almost full mana on the DK. I don't think he should be losing anything.
He's
Either
playing
way.
like me, dude. He's refusing to make destroyers. Screw destroyers! Bad
You don't-
units.
You think it's a bad unit?
Not really, but I'm so bad at destroyer micro. And I think in many situations they are not that good.
Before,
Yeah,
he's looking.
Happy is really hate to up destroyer. Now, you just always try to keep status because they give mana and heal heroes and army, and plus statues is only 2 food, and destroyer is 5 food. And if you up destroyer, you need add some statue. It's you again like lost food.
Statues are 3 food though, not 2.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean 3. It's 2 plus 2 food for destroyer.
Yeah, true.
And we soon have Type 3 for ThundeR, but now expansion is gone. He left the abomination there to kill every peasant coming, and we don't even have any breakers or knights coming yet, and I don't think ThundeR will be alive much longer now. He's level 411 soon when if the paladin gets out, but I don't think it can make any difference.
Question to back to Warcraft. Do we know, guys, why TH and Infi always veto this map against Undead?
No. Why?
Because of Mirk Camp. Now, like when Blizzard changed Mirk Camp and Undead Green, Creeper Green, for example, got illusions, his pool
Yeah.
or illusions Mirk Camp and human can write GG. Because after that you really very hurt. Last game when
But
I
it's-
played against Happy, like Mirk Camp kill my 6 units probably. They flow my units, they bolt all these my units. Every unit who come to me, they damage
Yeah.
him. It's really seems
But-
so broken now.
But it's only with illusion, right? So you just
No.
have to hope you don't get illusion.
But it's first, yes, with illusion of course it's better, but he can try to pull it with acolyte. He can pull it with skeletons. It's not so good, but seems.
No, skeletons get bouldered and ensnared. And acolyte maybe as well. It only really works well with illusion. But of course that's, you know, a frustrating thing to do. Having to play a map, hoping for the DK not to die. Ooh, heal pot. Last second.
Yeah, he missed his staff as well. Not looking good, not even with the orb he can solve this, I think.
Yeah.
DeathNote, what do you think about the reworked Orb of Fire?
Town is under siege.
I will be happy if Blizzard is make another effect of orb, because humans now only use this orb only with against undead matchup. I think it's a bad orb if you use it only in a single matchup.
Against undead it's pretty good though.
It's really
Yeah.
good. And Paladin is down, and GG.
Alright, game 1 in the books, and Michael takes it from here. Lots of Michael games this week here on Back to Warcraft. And this was not a perfect game, but still, he was in full control all the way. So pretty promising to what comes next. It is a best of 3 though, so ThundeR can still return. Usually, when I see ThundeR, he's the strongest if he plays some cheese strategies like Blood Mage or Mountain King first. Would you
Yeah,
think
he-
the same, DeathNote?
He even when like play human martyr, he's always by the Zeppelin and
Yeah.
harass you. His style is very annoying, and I hate to play with him.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest, the biggest
Abuser.
upside of Thunder. Yeah, biggest abuser. It's his biggest strength for sure. And I'm quite surprised that he didn't play it here. Just try to play standard.
Yeah, but Last Refuge is such a weird map for humans. I think it's heavily undead favored, but so I don't think he could really make any weird strategy
is-
like that.
What we think about Northern Isles map on this matchup?
Hard for human. Undead easy level 2 creep route. New lot of necromancy, harass expansion. Lots of peasants die.
Happy seeing that it's the best map on this matchup. Like even Twisted Meadows is better. Like Amazonia is much better. Casino Hill is better. He even like don't understand when human is not veto this map.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so either. I'm quite surprised that this is Thunder's map.
Yeah, I think humans totally overreact with Twisted. Twisted isn't that bad against Undead.
I agree. I think it, especially you have such a good opportunity to do some lame strategies like tanks and stuff like that, and just expand and keep expanding and expand some more. And
Yeah.
Yes.
The thing on Twisted is the Undead has to be aggressive on level 1 right away. You know it's coming.
Yeah.
Because he can't creep the gnolls in the middle. And the green camps aren't worth it. So he has to be aggressive so he can be ready for that. And you're probably going to lose if you go for the lab creep. You're probably going to lose 3 peasants. But that's only 75 experience for the Undead. For the DK. If you then control him well, if you damage him well, the DK is going to have a rough mid game.
yeah, because the undead can't really creep anything on Twisted Meadows if you go with the Ted Fiend build, and
Yeah.
you have to wait basically until tier 2 when you get the Lich, and then you can do some creeping and push the expansion.
But main problem, but main problem with two human like on Twisted Meadows that militia duration. Even like with old militia, 35 seconds is really hard to creep expansion after because expansion is too far and it takes a lot of time. And when like you kill two creeps, like 2 trolls for example, militia time is old and you need to kill 3 ogres only with footmans when you have 5 footmans only. Plus you need to keep like kill skeletons and keep this knight. It's
You
why anyway like humans is veto Twisted Meadows even in old patch.
It can work though. It was shown like when TH and when TH and Infi played against Happy, exactly as you said, they vetoed LR and not Twisted, and especially Infi showed that it can work. Of course, it's not an easy creep at the expansion, but you can definitely do it if you pull it off well. And the thing is, the DK won't be level 2 for a long time if you play around the DK well.
Yeah, it's all about the positioning on Twisted Meadows. If you get a close position as an undead, you are heavily favored. But if you are like cross position,
Yeah.
then suddenly it's not that great for you anymore because human can do quite a lot without getting interrupted. For example, if you're fast enough, you can do the laboratory creeping almost unpunished. But as I said, you have to have some luck with the positioning.
Yeah, Twisted should definitely be forced cross spawn. We told that to Blizzard many, many times, but
Don't say that as an undead.
I think now like Thunder Rogue is wrong because like standard Infi TH is creep green spot first, and if they see that undead is creep standard like trolls and gnolls now what Lucifer is do, they creep expansion after green spot like insta to not lost like even like a few seconds. And if undead is come, you already craft expansion and make craft creeps like natural and make expansion. I think it's the best like on this map if you can play it.
the concern with that is that if you lose last hits, and just in general, it's going to be hard to get level 3 with AM. If you go for this green camp or for this creep route, you securely get level 3, so that's a bit of an upside. The thing is, it feels like nowadays for humans, the danger isn't the DK coming in when you're creeping the expansion anymore. The danger is the DK coming after when you're building the expansion. And the DK is level 2, he's got the skeletons, and then peasants dying everywhere.
And
If
the
the Under does it well.
The Thunder is forgot water elemental in the Murlocs.
Oh yeah. Whoops.
But this is looking very good for ThundeR right now. He's doing this unpunished. He got a mantle. Let's see what he got from the ogre, and it's a okay, ring of protection. That's not that great, but he will be not okay. I thought he would be level 3, but he
No,
will be
no,
that
only one
when he kill the skeletons.
This creeper is actually really good. You need one skeleton, you know you're gonna get that skeleton, and that's level 3.
Under attack.
And that's a huge advantage now with the level 2 water torrent.
You just now need to try to micro peasants very well.
Yeah, I think this is a great spot for ThundeR actually.
Where's the scout acolyte, by the way? Oh, it's in the base. That's a big mistake. Should definitely be looking out for stuff. And you probably want to wait to come in with the DK until the peasants do exactly this, until they make the expansion. Then they're stuck next to the town hall. They're much more exposed.
Yeah. So Thunder is sell Ring of Protection and buy Circlet.
Do you guys think that Michael, sorry, should have taken the other Murlocs for a chance of getting a lightning shield?
Yeah,
Is that more worth it?
Takes a lot longer, though.
Maybe, but he was still very slow to the expansion. He hasn't got anything done except killing a water elemental, so I'm not sure that would have mattered.
Yeah, if you have the lightning shield for when the human is creeping the expo and you can put it on the ogre magi, then it's really good. But he wouldn't have been in time for that.
Yeah,
He could have only used it in this attack right here to threaten the peasants.
but he could have been on time if he started with that. But I don't creep on level 1 against human. I will always do my best to harass.
If you
Or
go for the
if I-
lightning shield creep right away and then go over with only that one item, then it works out with the timing. But you're not level 2, you don't have a second order of necromancy, and what if you don't get lightning shield?
Yeah,
So-
it's a gamble, that's for sure.
Yeah. I think this is the best way to do it. Creep the green into the little Murloc, get level 2, get new rod, and then harass. I just think Michael came in a little bit too early. He wasn't scouting with the Acolyte as he should. And he didn't pull it off so well. So this early is much better for ThundeR than was to be expected.
Yeah, he got a circle as well from the marketplace, and he's doing some nice hitting on the DeathNote. So I think if he wants to harass, he needs to get the healing potion. But he seems to go for creeping. And
Remo, you are undead. Now, look to human base and one using wrong
Under attack.
on human base, on my human expansion, I mean.
sorry,
What's wrong? Not enough peasants.
But no. In late game, what you can be wrong? Then.
Arcane Tower too far in the back?
When Pit Lord is coming, it's... You need to make Arcane Tower. Better to make expansion on the left side. Left side and Arcane Tower to front and a little guard towers on little back. And if Pit Lord tried to use fire on the peasants, you just Arcane Towers punish him. It's
Yeah,
a
that's-
main to protect against Pit Lord.
ThundeR is actually playing very good here, focusing down the DeathNote, but he did lose a few footmen now. But
Yeah,
he
but-
he did. Yeah, he got the item, and I think did he get the creep? I don't think so.
Ayama has a lot of experience, dude, and great items. He's close to level 4. How's the Lich level 2, though?
Yeah,
He must have stolen a big creep.
yeah, and he lost like 3 footmen, I think.
And now he will buy Shredder.
Oh, this is a really nice creeping. Shredder can basically. I have never seen Shredder against Tuskers, and he like 5-hitted them.
That's pretty good.
After he can buy Zip Zap and try to drop him.
Yeah, since he bought the Zeppelin, should absolutely go for a drop. Otherwise, it's a wasted investment.
No,
And then on the ground, dude, come on.
Oh. Thank you.
Alright.
But he have not enough protection on expansion.
No, he just recently started making the towers, and
Yeah.
that's a mistake.
enough.
But I think he will force Michael back to his base now when he is dropping with the Zeppelin. This is one of the advantages of having Northern Isle. You can get the Zeppelin,
Yeah.
and
This is old
He
school
will-
human. This is what used to happen on Twisted all the time.
yeah,
Normally nowadays the top undeads put on too much pressure, so you can't do this anymore. Save the shredder. Phew.
yeah, and he don't have web yet, so he can save everything and just back off. But he could get that statue.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, he's greedy. Web is finishing
Oh.
soon. Oh, but if he's gonna get it, dude,
Yep.
that AM with +7 intelligence, hell yeah.
And web
Get
is
out.
ready.
Get out, dude. Get
This
out.
is very good for ThundeR. I am actually impressed with how well he did this early game, and
I hope he doesn't get web trapped here. That would be sad.
no, I don't think he's that's.
Did you want to say stupid, but then
No.
decided against it?
This is a family-friendly show.
Oh,
No,
there
okay.
it is.
At
Oh,
least,
TP now. Okay, good TP.
yeah, at least he didn't put this archmage in there. So,
Oh.
ooh.
Nice.
So here he bought a lot of time. He got the tower shop. He got the MK. He's on his way to type 3. But I would actually like to see some spell breakers here. But that's maybe only me. I have a big hard time against playing against that kind of style. But
Yeah,
a lot
played
of
for
you.
a while against Happy. Even played double Sanctum Breakers. Look pretty good. If you muscle up to 70 with them, they're pretty good at that stage. But the problem is if the under just plays passively and creeps
Yeah.
up the map, high supply. In the super late game, they're pretty bad.
Yeah.
Now
The-
ThundeR, if not make like a big mistakes, he will win this game. Just like Need Arcane Sanctum, Workshop, to like Gyrocopters in the late.
Oh, the Shredder is not in a good position, dude. Send it to the main.
He's repairing it a little. But ThundeR needs to either make sure that Michaels can't creep that much, or he needs to make sure that he holds his push basically, and then he should be pretty clear.
Mistake for ThundeR now, because when you have enough towers and he have enough towers, you can just, and with footmans you just can come to creep something. It doesn't matter to harass, for example. If you can creep some spots, you can creep like even overlords, and after when undead is come to your base, you come just on that base and take a time.
Player's forces are under
Oh, he's going for a Zapper.
Oh, nice. The Ziggurat buffing is the best thing Blizzard have done with the
Yeah.
so you can't get 3 Ziggurats down with 1 Zapper.
Speed scroll Zappers, dude. Do you remember?
Yeah, I was just about to say the
Oh, boy.
speed scroll as well. That was just horrible. But he's buying some nice time here. He get 2 goals, and but I'm not sure he can get much more. Yes, can get a shop, and I think
And Lucifer didn't
Oh.
see Michael. Oh.
he don't even see this.
forces are under attack.
If you have a pretty good mid game
There we
and
go.
some gold in the late game, DeathNote, how do you feel about double barracks for mass knights?
No, mass knights is always bad. But because even if undead is lost his push, you can transition to bunches. And what you can do, you need to kill your knights only. Because you have enough, like 80, for example, supply of knights. If you can add mortars, it seems again like not enough. Plus bunches can fix like your knights damage with like cures plus possession your knights. You're anyway like better, not much knights, like for example 2 or 4 and plus add casters. You when you have enough fly machines, human can add circus.
Yeah, okay. Let's
And
see
look
if that
on
works.
expansion of Tan, yeah, his peasants can gather gold for the time.
Michael is getting a lot of peasant from the main in ThundeR, but he will get the paladin up, and yeah,
Just barely.
that's barely, yeah, but
Yeah.
he don't have a workshop and he don't have any knights.
But
yeah.
look at ThundeR's gold right now. He could have like another barracks and like 2 more knights maybe.
Yeah, I actually hate playing against knights because I feel like my heroes just instantly die all the time. I'm probably way too bad at micring, but
Maybe you don't use frost armor well.
Yeah. No, I don't think the Frost Armor is my problem, but I just feel like if they get level 3 Mountain King and then one bolt and whatever he's surrounding is dead. But he's getting tanks, and I don't think I like that from ThundeR actually, when he's was kind of far ahead. I would have liked to say more like, okay, now we get
No.
knights, maybe
When
griffons.
you have a freaking advantage, it's more safe even play units. You just make 70 supply, you creep some spots, you make second expansion, and you just pressure on that, you hold him on base and creep some map. It's a like right play. But when you have advantage and try to like play micro game, maybe Michael have pretty good items, he will over creep him and just won the game. It's
Yeah.
always
At least ThundeR is getting the red spot now, and he will have level 5 AM, and I hope he will remove him later so he can get some better levels on the other heroes. I think he should have saved the Ogre Magi for the other two and just gotten the Ogre Warrior and then move away. But level 5 is really nice with the Water Elemental, but he should...
Plus, ThundeR make mistake here on blacksmiths make upgrade on the armor, but we know guys how many upgrades for tanks need like to kill like gold main, undead gold main.
How many?
Which upgrades for tanks you need? Like you buy Zap, you drop 2 tanks, and how many upgrades to tanks you need to kill? Almost always kill undead gold main.
Tell us.
2. It's like 2-0 tanks. If undead don't have like many upgrade ziggurats, he will lose gold main. He need to TP.
Yeah, I think he's more playing the tank as distraction, looking for expansion. That one tank cancelled the expo pretty well. The other tank is trying to force a response in the main, but just one tank is not enough of a threat to force Michael back.
No, I think he should make 2 more and then just focusing on knights and gyros basically, because this is kind of a new thing that human pumps out 2 to 4 steam tanks.
Against
Sorry.
Upper. It's okay.
And when they do that, most of the undeads often react very heavily and basically overreact and spend way too much gold on the countering the siege engine. When they then they don't show up anymore, and then they've spent so much gold in for nothing basically. So I think this is pretty smart if you don't make any more, but I really want to see some more knights now.
This was a really good attack, by the way. He killed a lot of acolytes, and he killed some ziggurats as well, so now Michael's supply stuck with only 2 acolytes.
Yep.
Oh, and more are going down. This is looking worse and worse for the undead.
Yep, this is looking very good for ThundeR. He's really been impressing me this game, with basically since the start. But I really think that Michael need to bring home his acolyte from the far left, because they are all dead now.
Yeah, he's got no income.
He needs... yeah, GG. Very nice play. Do we know the last map?
Nope, but we're gonna find out.
I think Amazonia.
Yeah, that DK harass just was way worse than it should be. I don't know what went wrong there. Like, ideally, with that DK harass, you creep level 2, you summon more skeletons at the Murloc camp, and then you go towards the Scorpions. There's a critter there, you get more skeletons there, and then you go to the Human Expo, and there's more skeletons there. So you have like 6 skeletons, and then you slaughter peasants like crazy. But Michael didn't pull it off so well, and ThundeR
Guys,
played a good game.
Do you think my voice is similar with happy? Because so many guys, right? Like even when I cast Twisto, it's happy. Is it happy?
I think it's the first time they hear another Russian, maybe.
Would you like to sound like Happy? Is that something you would like? DeathNote.
Okay, so
I think you would rather play like Happy than sound like Happy.
So Concealed Hill is the last map. What do you think about Concealed Hill, DeathNote?
I think it's not good map for. I think Undead is favored there. It's really hard expansion. I think Amazonia is better.
Amazonia, I think it's human favored, at
Yeah,
least.
but what the map then ThundeR is veto. He vetoed Twisted Meadows, and second, what he veto? It's
I don't-
Amazonia only, because Lucifer is veto
Echo.
Eka and Tirana Stand. And ThundeR is veto Amazonia, for sure.
Yeah, some humans are way too afraid of that expo creep. Like that expansion is hard to creep against Night Elf, and of course against Orc. Impossible against Orc, but against Undead, if you do it well, the creep shouldn't be hard.
Yeah, just need to learn how to pull the creeps.
I think this map is. I think basically there have been 3 undead maps. It's. I feel a bit for Thunder, but if he play as good as he did last game, I think he can surprise a lot of people now.
Yeah. I still don't agree with LR being bad for human, by the way. I think it's good unless Undead gets illusion. Then
But
it's bad.
I think you need to play riflemans on LR because it's lots of small narrow spaces and you can take advantage of that. But you can creep a lot and it's easy creep for undead when you go fiends. And I think it's better for undead actually, but it's not that bad, of course.
Alright. I think humans should really start playing Twisted against Undead. I think that's the big problem.
Yeah, just look at Thorsane.
But they just all veto Twisted. Humans. I mean, I guess it's pretty bad against Night Elf and against Orc. But
Why is
against Undead, play Twisted, play against Crypt Lord, go 3 base versus 3 base. Hell yeah!
Why is Yuma versus Orc bad on Twisted?
I think there's no way you ever get to creep level 3, right? Against Farseer?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, gotta get some water.
Yep.
And Thunder's play fast outer. Look at.
Do you think he will do the militia creeping on the laboratory then?
Yeah.
Should he? Yes, another archmage. But so he will get 1 footman, pull them away, and bring 6 to 7 peasants. Is that the correct way to do it? Or do you go with 5?
No, 5 is not enough, 6. Because on this build, Thunder can have only 1 footman.
Yeah. This is the old build order you did on Twisted Meadows when you wanted to do the laboratory creeping.
But I really don't understand who is veto, like Amazonia. Why?
Yeah. Did he veto Amazonia or did Michael do that?
No, he veto because Michael is veto Tirana Stand and Eka.
Okay. Huh. I don't know because I think Amazonia is very good for human. I have but okay, he's just going.
Player's forces
No.
are under attack.
He's going to green spot. Look.
That's a
Okay.
bit surprising actually, but I guess
Yeah,
he was afraid of the Death Knight harass, and this way it's.
No, he's not afraid for this night harass because every undead is crippled with green spot. Like,
Yeah, that's true. But Well-
now maybe we'll try to creep expansion.
yes, that would be a very good opportunity actually.
Boys, it's so hot here in Germany, my god. How's it in Russia? DeathNote. Is it hot?
In my city sometimes it's like 31
Oh my god.
Celsius, yes.
Humid? Like,
It's
and Sweden? How's Sweden?
It's been pretty good the last few weeks. We had some month where it was about 30 degrees, but it was really, really humid. So it was like I was sitting in my chair trying to play, and I had sweat all over.
Yeah.
It's
The
just
humidity is what kills you, man.
yeah.
This is
I-
why
I-
California is so good. It's warm, but it's so dry always, you know? You don't really feel it. And it's sunny.
So
Skutt,
here-
did you
here-
save the sweat and will you sell it at Camp Knopf soon?
Yes, I will do that together with my underwear. So here we have backstab from Michael, and this is why I feel like this camp is so hard for human.
He's
Yeah.
chasing the DK
You have-
with way too much though. What's he doing? Just put 2 footies on the DK, that's enough.
Yeah, I think he overreacted here. He should have put in, as you said, 2 footies on the DeathNote and then focus down the other thing. But the problem here is that you have the poison.
Yeah.
And
The big problem is honestly in the very early game. The first footy was just sitting there not doing anything. You're supposed to come in against the first creep camp, attack the DK, attack the skeletons, slow him down. If you lose the footy, it's fine. It doesn't matter that much. It's all about putting damage on the DK and
Yeah.
slowing him. And maybe sealing a last hit, but that's unlikely. But forcing more mana, forcing time out of him. This is crucial on this map.
yeah, but if he keeps it up, he will soon kill the crypt, so maybe it's worth it.
Oh, it's not enough though. DK wants to get that last hit.
He has a coil, but he got to watch out with the surround on the.
Oh!
Oh, that Thor Saint surround, nice. Oh, he actually I don't think
I think that's a good
like that, because he could have kept him busy, and because since it's concealed heal, he could have gone to the fountain and healed.
Yeah.
I think
He didn't
that
have Rod anymore either though, so couldn't keep up pressure too much.
but he could have made him wait with the expansion.
That's not you typing, dude. What the hell?
I like typing in chat to talk with.
But here, okay, now he goes for the crab. I thought he was going to the undead, but this is what I don't like playing against human. As soon as you got the expansion up, you don't have a teleport, scroll of teleport, and I feel like you are in a bad position. And he's not started the tech either, so I don't know. Even if it was a bad creeping from ThundeR, I think he is in okay spot right now, because he can put pressure on the DK and keeping away. And now when he started the tech, he is doing the right thing and entering his base now.
A player's forces are under attack.
There's nice still level 2. Lich is coming. Ew.
Yes.
Nobody didn't do that much, honestly.
Nope, he should have went with the Frost Armor, I think.
Minus Fiend.
And he even has defense, so if
Damn,
he,
dude, what the hell? ThundeR's playing way better. Game 1 was a complete disaster.
yeah, and look now he put the water elemental on the low level DK. Really nice play, and I think he should just enter his base now. Put 2 on the DK, put some on the Acolyte, and the Archmage and the water elemental on the
He
coming
doesn't
statue.
even have to do that. He can just stay around here and threaten a run by.
A
Once
player's forces
Michael runs
are
out,
under attack.
goes south, then he's going to go in with the footies, or at least he can pretend to. So Michael kind of has to stay back. This is why it's so important to always keep up pressure, so the human doesn't get the aggressive map
Yes.
positioning to threaten a counterattack like this. And this is where the TP bag really hurts.
Yep.
If he had TP'd and then gone aggressive right away again, I think it could have been okay. But the fact that he went TP into creeping, I think that was the big mistake, because human expo, super safe. Tech is, however, still not coming for ThundeR. That's a problem. And now lots of footies in the main.
Yeah.
And this-
I think need to click to Archmage and force him TP probably. You have Coil Nova now. Mana
Yeah.
for boss.
Yes, but I think this is fine. This is just for buying time. He's making sure he can't mine. He's putting damage all over. The only thing I don't like is that he can't hit the statue.
A player's forces are under attack.
This is this is really good for ThundeR. What he should do here is buy a scroll of healing and
he doesn't
TP
got on
into
footies
his
now,
main.
though.
Yeah. But
There's
now
a-
it's mistake for him. He's overcommitted and lost
Yeah.
a lot of foot ones. It's better sometimes to know like when you need to back or when you need to TP. Sometimes I just make TP with my like foot ones and save like for example 5 of them.
I would have liked him to bought the invul and the scroll of healing, then use staff of teleportation to teleport in and use the healing, put pressure on acolytes, and then TP out and save more than half of them, because then he would bought even more time.
Yeah. It looked good with all these footies, but you can easily overextend into in main. And kudos to Michael here, who held that really well. He kept all of his acolytes alive, he kept all the fiends alive. He only lost a single ghoul, I think. And now it's hard for the human. How to defend against this undead tier 3 with basically only towers.
Yep, he will retrain. I thought,
Our
but
position is not bad.
But only AM with Blizzard isn't dangerous. He needs footies as well to make this a threat.
Yes.
no, you think?
Yeah. He's just gonna Blizzard the gold mine and the ghouls attack him.
Yeah, but
This is not scary.
he's not having that many ghouls. Yeah, obviously it's free, but I don't know. He's waiting with the retraining, maybe for.
He's out of mana now, also. He's got like one
Yeah.
Blizzard.
But I don't think.
But
Michael-
Blizzard is help him to defend when he is TP on expansion, for example. But he needs a second paladin then heal Archmage.
And the mistake here by Michael is not having one statue in the base for Destroyer. Just one single Destroyer deals with this.
he did get the Arcane Tower, but and now he's getting the Panda, so this now the base harass starts.
Yeah.
He did retain. He did actually get the Acolyte as well, and he will get another ghoul. Yeah, this is. But
Michael is again a little overreacting. He could just go back with the DK, like with the tele staff or something. But he's running back with the whole army.
yeah, very nice play by ThundeR. But right now he don't have anything else but towers. So what Mikey should be doing now is, I would like him to creep, get the. If he could, he would have gotten a third, and then just creep the middle, and then go for the laboratory. Maybe if I don't think he can break this now when he has Blizzard.
Are under attack.
Yeah, but with Archmage Blizzard, I much like Paladin second when you defend or when you harass. Thunder is good, yeah, but like for deal damage to undead base, but Paladin is up at Archmage, and Archmage is always casting Blizzard, and you do more damage even when we spend that.
Yeah,
Only
that's
one.
what.
Only
Sorry.
4 acolytes, by the way. Not fully mining.
Yeah, I agree with DeathNote. That was annoys me when I play against Blizzard and Siege Engines, when the human makes a paladin and just heal Archmage over and over and over again. I don't really think this panda will do that much, because I don't think you can creep him up enough. And as I said, Michael should just go and creep the whole map basically now. That's what I would have been doing.
Thunder is make tier 3, but what is production now? He will make tanks, I think.
And we have level 4 TK with now the Pitlord joins as well, so I think. Oh, nice AoE there. You got to watch out for the statues. But I don't think this is where you have to make the hard decision. I don't think it can break this, so I think it would have been better to creep and make sure the human can't do that. But he is mishandling his heroes here, and that could be problematic.
Yeah, I really dislike so many towers against undead, because I think now, like on this matchup after Gyrocopter's buff, I think like 4 towers is always enough. Match is 3 towers and like fast attack.
DK's surrounded. What the
Oh,
hell?
that's an excellent round. But yeah, I agree. He is overcommitting on the towers. This many towers was needed when you played against Mass Destroyers, but that's not what you're doing anymore.
And look, now you have Thunder have almost tier 3, but he don't have even workshops, second barrack. he don't have a buildings even because he's like he start to produce Arcane Sanctum only like after tier 3 almost. Look, his tier 3 almost up and he's only start to produce Arcane. It's like fucking late. Plus Blacksmith, it's like I make standard Blacksmith when my tech for tier 1 to tier 2. And when my tier 2 is ready, I almost like make workshop. For that I don't need many towers because when Undead is up first destroyer, I already have a few gyrocopters and like 3 towers. It's now a standard for me.
They're just gonna get level 3 here. This should be an easy camp. Especially if there's destroyers, but we haven't seen destroyers yet, so maybe he's just refusing to. Not like he can't creep them without.
And here we have a really nice value for Michael with the fountain. Everything was orange and red, and
Yeah.
this is
He may not have web actually.
I
Oh,
don't
he
think-
doesn't.
no. But
No.
yeah, since now he has a Sanctum up and Paladin is on his way, but he don't have a single knight or anything. You haven't been able to creep anything, and I thought he was in a great spot. But this is good for Michael actually. But I don't know how he is going to be able to break the town hall with the pistol.
He will add catapults. Catapults with resistant cloud.
Yeah, but that should have been made quite a while ago, I feel like.
Oh,
I see.
nice stab.
Yeah, I think make like creep middle and make expansion for Michael is better than try to push so many tower moments. Look at it's.
Yeah.
Oh, he's sacrificing a lot of fiends possibly over here.
Oh my god.
Only one actually. How good is this fountain, by the way?
Yeah, but now it's daylight, so he will have
Yeah.
to creep it, and if not that web, it will take a while.
Yeah. Should definitely have researched it by now.
A player's forces are
But I want a orb on the Archmage.
Yeah, and Michael is expect tanks. He will even make a second necropolis.
You don't think he only did that because he was low on wood?
No, I think you know like about tanks.
And this is
Oh.
a dead pit lord. And he don't even get the knight for it. I think Michael is misplaying this. He should have pulled back, creep the middle, and as definitely said, make an expansion,
Yes.
and then put up the pressure, because there was no units from ThundeR's side, so he couldn't really do anything except defend. I don't know, he did get the panda, and he's gonna lose the Archmage if he's not careful.
But as
But-
I know, as I thought, he went for Medvegans with this isn't cloud.
Yeah, but now we do have the knights coming in, but in this situation I want him to make some spell breakers as well, because he needs as many units as he can right now, and I don't think he should be staying on 50 population. 50
And
full.
I don't understand why I didn't see like even a single frost armor there, because it feels like Michael is up for level 2 leeches, Dark Ritual, but the Dark Ritual is so bad because
Yeah,
anyway
true.
when human have like even frost armor is decrease damage for any like for Archmage just to give armor.
Oh, he lost the
Oh my god.
meat wagon. But now Peter is back with some Rain of Fire, and he did get, I think, 4 peasants. Free at least.
Oh man, this game. Michael is just trying to put out fires everywhere. Sometimes burning his own fingers.
Yeah, but ThundeR needs some farms now, another barrack, and he should just pump up and try to do something, except pushing his brother away.
The Battle of the Brothers.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
Finally,
this
like
Drake is
third
taking
tank
forever.
is out, third knight is soon out, and one super breaker is out. But ThundeR is hit on 50 supply now. when you play expansion with human, it's always you need to understand very good when you need to sit on 50 supply. Because sometimes if you got like auto supplies very often, you just not collect money. With 2 bases, you collect money so fast.
True, dude. Very true.
A player's forces are under
But
attack.
this is not the fight he can take. He loses the paladin. This is bad, I think. But can he hold this with the add? If I add 2 more destroyers, I think Michael might be
Oh,
able.
wait a minute, this AM. He can't save a TP transfer. Oh my god. That's close.
Yeah, you got it. Oh, long range coil.
Those towers, what's up with these towers, by the way? They're so easy to kill.
Just ThundeR can love towers. He want to make towers everywhere.
That arcane tower, I hate when humans make it in their main on tier 1. I actually think that's pretty good, but this late of the game it doesn't matter at all. But you gotta watch out for the Nova now. If you catch him, I think he's dead, right?
Yeah, but ThundeR, look ThundeR gold. 1,400. You just can out like on 70 foot now, because if you not out on 70 foot, you lost expansion. Why you sit on 50?
A town is under siege.
It's a disaster.
Yeah, I think this has been a few misplays from both sides, but now I think Michael will break the expansion, and he just need to watch out with the mana. Okay, he's out of mana anyway, he can just focus down
Dude, he has had enough. He's like, screw this, man.
Yeah.
I'm killing this goddamn town hall. Don't care about mana burn. Just go in. Leroy Jenkins.
And
Yeah.
Panda is not so good as MK in the late game.
And now he goes to try. Oh, he actually tried to save this, and he might be able to make him walk away, but it's down to
Still doesn't have
51.
red,
He should really go up with. Oh, he do get an abomination. He is chasing him away with the blizzard quite a
Finally,
bit.
Frost Armor.
Yes, but we still don't have a web is soon done for Michael, and is he losing the? No, he did not close the. We soon have level 3 Pit Lord and 5 DK, so I really think he needs to kill a lot of units here if he wants to have a chance in the late game.
But he's holding on to that expo, dude. Still sitting at 50, making bank.
Yeah, but now
It's
level
level 4 poggers, dude. Plus
Yep.
4 intelligence.
and dead Archmage, I was gonna say, but nope. Expansion still up, or
Kill the wagon! Kill the wagon! Before you die! And then staff!
Oh, what a nice day.
Nice
Nice
la.
stuffs.
But
And main is out.
Dude, look at how much is healing in the main. They're just chilling over there.
Yeah.
he's
But like main is out, and Michael have a 700 gold left. Now he need to come to middle, creep middle, and make expansion.
Yeah.
1200 golds is way too much when he is this far behind in the food. And now he's will get level 3 and 5. And
A player's forces are
I don't know.
What's the item here, boys? Quick!
Wardrum.
Cloak.
Modra.
Ah, we're all so bad, god damn it.
Helm of Valor is quite okay for the Pit Lord actually.
If only was Crown of Kings. Like
Uh,
Autumn
isn't-
Leaves.
Yeah, what do you think about that? I think it's
About Pit Lord?
No, about Crown of Kings on the new map.
Ah, it's really bad because it's not one-on-one item. This item is too OP.
Do you know who wanted to implement the Crown of Kings? Who was responsible for it?
was it you?
It was Remo.
Oh,
It's
Yeah.
Remo to blame. If you don't like it, just shit on Remo. It's all good.
hey, look here, ThundeR is out of gold, so he can't speed build his expansion anymore. He should just cancel one of the. Oh, there we go. But Michael is pushing him back here, and Yeah. I think we have a game over pretty soon now. Both of them are out of main, and Michael is getting the middle.
And the hero levels are just so absurdly
A player's
in favor of the undead at this point. 5-4-3 against, what is it, 4-2-1?
Yeah. 4-1-2 even.
Yeah.
But
Michael could win a fight with like 3 heroes, 2 statues, 1 fiend, 1 A-bomb. He doesn't need all the rest.
And one tank is coming to expansion.
Oh, choo-choo, where is it? There it is.
yeah, but tell it won't be enough. And we have a dead Archmage. No, he got saved by the Paladin and the healing pot. And ThundeR is working on his AoE here, but I'm not sure. But Michael is out of mana now, so he's gonna have to retreat back from the Blizzard. He still holds, but for how long?
Oh, this AM brave staff, dude. That's a brave move. That's a bold move, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off.
Oh.
Is he stuck in there? Oh, no.
No.
Mm.
But no mana on the Lich, he can't get Nova, so he's fine.
Could have
for
eaten the
now.
fiend.
And
Got dark
Thunder is
ritual.
still a one.
At this
I
Oh my god, he's actually getting the kill. What the hell? Pretty sick.
No, he can't get it.
Can he though?
No,
Can he though? 110?
no, he has
No.
5.
120? Okay, it's not.
That's
No,
5.
You need that second attack upgrade, right? DeathNote?
Yeah. Yes.
Hell yeah, dude. DeathNote, he's got the knowledge. Oh wait, he's gonna run out of gold though for repair. Oh, no
Oh.
more repair.
Yeah, but he don't if he would have the panda here, he.
He cancelled.
Oh,
Oh my
I think he
God.
cancelled something in his main.
No, he cancelled Necropolis.
Ah,
He
okay.
built.
Oh, I don't know how ThundeR is gonna solve this now. I think if he would have went up over 50 food earlier, this would probably been his game, but he overmade some towers, and now Michael, sorry, just gonna chill out, make sure he can't creep, and then push his main, or sorry, his expansion. And if we get the knight, no, nice stuff.
Oh, dude, these stabs have been really good.
But it's not enough. But I think it's not
Just you wait,
Race won
DeathNote.
this
Just
game.
you wait.
I think it's not Race won this game. I think it's like ThundeR is strong this game because he didn't make units when it's in need. He's never to broke upkeep. Like his maximum upkeep is 51 supply when he have 500 or 1,500 gold. And he's lost all his gold to towers and upgrades, but he don't use the units when he have advantage.
It's a pretty long game right here, man. We're like well into the
The-
broadcast already.
Yeah, and
Guys, so like which minutes is in need to gold main on is out?
ooh, really nice blocking
Was
on the
that a
pitchboard.
question, DeathNote?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, how many minutes?
22 and a half or 22:15, something like that.
Yeah.
We do have
Players'
one
forces are under
tank
attack.
coming, but okay, we have one in the main as well, so we have 2 tanks. We have dead paladin, and we have soon
That
a.
was the stab.
Dude, how is this panda level 1, by the way? It's 27 minutes in the game and this dude is still level 1.
Neo starts talking, instant GG.
Gee.
He got so frustrated and ThundeR. Okay, sorry, Neo.
I know. All right, Michael failing yesterday, but does it today and qualified for the close qualifier. So, judging from the games today and maybe yesterday, if you